I'm Katie Neal from Audacy Country, and we are here at Tortuga Music Festival with Jake Owen.
Howdy.
Back for...
Hi, friend.
Hi, friend.
How are you?
I'm so good. I'm so glad that you're here. We were talking about how cool it is that you're back for year 10 when you were here
Can I kick back
for the
like
first
this?
year. Yeah, let's kick back.
I was leaning forward earlier, and it was a little
relax.
uncomfortable.
But you have to be excited to be back year 10 after being here for the first year, kind of a big milestone year.
Has it been 10 years?
Yeah. I know it doesn't feel
Thanks
like
for bringing that up.
We haven't aged a day,
that's
so
wild.
it doesn't
Time
matter.
flies when you are having fun, for sure. And it feels really good to be back here. This is my home state of Florida. I have a lot of family and friends here. And being someone that had dreams of leaving this state and trying to make something of myself, to be able to come back here and play in front of Kenny Chesney on the beach at sunset, having 10 number one songs. I don't say that arrogantly. I say that as grateful. I'm just so excited for tonight and to feel the love from my home state, and this is exciting. This is really the things that you dream about doing, and it doesn't get better than this.
What do you think that Jake 20 years ago, playing at Riverside, just up the road basically in Florida, would think about you tonight, opening for Kenny on the beach again back at Tortuga?
It's really cool because I think, people, even then, I had the same amount of fun on a bar stool. I tell this to people all the time. People say, when do you feel like you made it?
Yeah.
And I felt like I made it then because people cared even then. It just wasn't as many.
Yeah.
And I think as a competitor, you always just want to better yourself. And so to think that back then I was trying to get people's attention, I'd play a song or something I wrote and they wouldn't really know it. But then I'd play, Margaritaville, and the whole bar that was just drinking and watching football on a Sunday would then start singing with me. And I was like, I got them. You know what I mean?
I did.
So to be able to come out here tonight, all these years later, and they're literally singing all the words back to my songs, and I just grew up the road. It's really cool. It's really
awesome.
Cool, and it's something that I'll always remember, and my kids are here tonight to watch it.
I was going to say, you got to take the girls last night to watch a little bit of Shania. What did they think about that?
They loved Shania. It was a lot of fun, and those are the things that I've been lucky to do, having this career as well, is being able to just take my family and stand side stage at Shania Twain's concert. She sold 100 million albums,
I know, it's wild, and I really...
100 million, think about that.
Her music transcends time. When I saw Pearl being excited to go up there, I'm people have been excited about Shania Twain's music for 30 years, and they will continue to be forever.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's so fun. What did Pearl think? Did she have any takeaways from it?
She loved it. I mean, I think she's just enamored with the fact that that's possible, and I love that about even the girls that are out on the radio right now. I love everything they're doing, females in country music, because as a father of a daughter, I love that it's inspiring to her to see these females out here expressing themselves and singing about what they know and what they want to say, and it gives a lot of confidence to little girls like Pearl, who sits there and watches them. She loves Mackenzie Carpenter, who played here today, and she kept begging me to go see Mackenzie. So I think they did at 410 when she was playing again. So
I love that. That's so sweet. And then you obviously are coming off of several really big number one songs. Talk about why you wanted Up There Down Here to be the latest single.
Well, I thank you for saying that. I'm really grateful to have the last few songs do very well.
Huge, yeah.
Do very well for me. But Up There Down Here, number one, from a melodic standpoint, I loved it. I love the message in it. I think a lot of us as men as we're trying to better ourselves through life, you need someone that can push you to be that. And the song Up There Down Here for me is really about having an angel in your life, that she's the heaven here on earth, and I sometimes bring the negative, but she's the one that keeps me on my feet. And I not only have those in my life now with my little girls, but my mom and Erica, my fiance. So I just felt like it's very fitting for my life. And the more you can sing songs about your life and what's real to you, I think is more relatable too to the people who see you.
Yeah, and I know you were just talking to TC and Dina about the new song that you teased, but I want to talk about the video that you posted the other day that I messaged you about. What is this CMT song? Is this a real song? Was that a joke? What are you doing with this?
Sometimes stuff that is just fun becomes something that people think is for real, and I was writing a song over COVID actually, and I remember listening to the radio, I don't know, around that time, and I was listening to the Jack FM station, and they play stuff all over the map with that Dire Straits song, Money for Nothing. And I was like, oh my God, I want to write something that uses this as an interpolation. but talks about instead of I want my MTV, like I want my CMT. I want my country music like it used to be. Like I want put on some B&D and put some Shania back on my TV. You remember those days when Shania came out in like a cheetah outfit? Like it's not knocking CMT at all because they've done great stuff for me. But I was like, it's kind of it's the nostalgic feeling of like, remember when we were young, we just kick back and days were easy and like we didn't have all this on our shoulders. Those were the days of Brooks and Dunn and Alan Jackson and Shania Twain. So we kind of took it from an 80s perspective, put that in there, and people freaking loved it. And I think everybody's like, what are you going to do with it now?
Well, that's what I thought. I was like, oh, this must have come. I'm going to
play it tonight.
I was like, oh, this must have come out today. And then I looked on Spotify and I was like, he didn't put it out.
Everybody's like, please
release this. So is that going to be on the album?
I don't know. We'll have to just bang up all the people yeah. But I'm going to play it on my show tonight just to see what people think. I can't wait
to see it. I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was so, like, you're a very funny person, and I feel like people don't see that side of you often enough. Like, whenever you do the plant thing at the house, like, talking about all this, like, that cracks me up. And I thought CMT was great. I think you should play it. I think you should go on the album.
Well, thanks. Katie said it. You guys heard it here first.
Right?
Remember Billy Ray rocking them high tops.
It's so good. Talk about the album. I know it's coming out within the next month-ish, but, like, what can you say about the songs that you have picked out for this record?
It's just really eclectic. I think it's like all sides of me on there. There's the really fun side of Jake. There's a really dark side of Jake. There's I'm not talking about myself in third person, by the way. It sounded like I was though.
But you are.
I should say me. There's the happy side of me, the dark side of me, the family side of me. It's everything. It's how I felt over the last couple of years, and I'm excited for everybody to hear it.
We're excited to hear it. Jake Owen, thank you for being back here. 10th year of Tortuga.
Raise the Florida roof up here. Let's go.
I love it.